This reading is brought to you by Faduma myself. I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm an artist. Understand that this reading is going to be extremely detailed. And if it hurts your feelings, don't get upset at the messenger, baby. You just needed to hear the damn message. All right, let's get into it. The cards that we'll be reading with today is the Illuminated Tarot deck. And then we're going to get into the reading a little bit more detail with the Light Seer deck, okay? The first card that you will have is the Five of Clubs. If you are watching this video, 9 out of 10, this is for you, sweetheart. We have the Queen of Clubs, the Seven of Clubs. Y'all going clubbing. Everybody like when a big girl eats something. My bad. Had a moment. All right. Then we have the Eight of Clubs. And then we have the Seven of Hearts. Okay. Now, the Five of Clubs actually came up in warnings. With this card, this is representing your temperament being on fire and inflamed due to you going through some obstacles in your life. And then not controlling your mouth when dealing with other people because you're frustrated with what's going on in your life. They're asking you to take the control part out of your situation. Allow for things to flow the way that they need to flow. Meaning, you can't control the situation in the first place. It is asking you to learn from your mistakes. Learn from the situation and allow for it to flow the way that it needs to flow. Let go of trying to hold on to everything and overly think and then how can I fix it? And actually take charge by learning the lesson. The next card is going to be the Queen of Clubs. This deals with courage, strength, and because that came up upright, you actually have the desire and the determination to focus on what you need to do. You just needed some help understanding what the situation is going on. From what I'm understanding, what Spirit is saying is a lot of the obstacles that are produced in your life is because you're trying to control so much and take care of so much to where you have too much going on your plate. You actually need to organize your life better and get things in order. Be courageous. Be strengthful throughout this process. Somebody is going to go through financial obstacles in this situation because this is what this is dealing with. But you shouldn't get upset and take your anger out on other folks, as well as have the strength and the courage to think about the process of, okay, maybe I shouldn't have spent that money on that. I should have put this money to the side for this bill. I should have did this and that. Learn from the mistake. Now, this card, the Seven of Clubs, came in warnings. When you are dealing with this situation, is letting you know with this card that it's a struggle ahead, which you're already going through the struggle because it's financial struggle. Now, when you are dealing with this, you have to have a clearer mind. You have to actually sit down and make a plan on how to either get this money back so you can take care of your situation, or you actually take it as a loss if it's nothing major, and you can actually regain it back and know how to save the money, put it to the side, and take care of it when you have it in time. That's going to be very important for you in this situation to succeed. This next card, the Eight of Clubs, is representing that you will need to be in steady repetition. So it's going to take consistency. You have to understand the reasoning behind what's going on with your finances. This is not a one-time thing with you. This has been a recurring situation of financial issues, lack of abundance, things like, oh, well, I had this much in my account, but then you're not paying attention on how much you're spending. Or you went on vacation when you were supposed to say that and bill for some light money. Or you actually spend it on too much food because you actually have an eating habit and you're not understanding how you lost the money when actuality it's on a receipt. You need to pay attention on how much you spend and make a budget for yourself to succeed. Now, with your last card, this is going to be the Seven of Hearts. This one is dealing with you are having secrets. You're not being honest with yourself. You're in denial about the whole situation. In actuality, how can I put it? The resolution to your problem is in your face. But because you're in denial about a lot of things that's going on around you, you tend to overlook and get frustrated and want to take your frustration out on other people. Be mindful of this situation. It's an easy fix. Matter of fact, you're not even losing as much as you could. And some of y'all are actually losing a little too much. I'm going to need for you to get that under wraps. Because some of y'all are buying new purses, new cars, new things. When the children, stuff around the house need things. The babies need clothes and shoes. Some of y'all are neglecting responsibilities. And let's see what is the last card underneath this deck. Now, this card is the last card of the deck. Underneath this reading is the Three of Spades. This one is basically dealing with sorrow. So you're feeling sorry for yourself and not actually understanding what the solution is. Let's pull some cards from the Light Seer to really get in depth. So the first card from the Light Seer deck is the Three of Swords, the Magician, the Fool, the Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Your heart is heavy and you're surrendering into your depression, being unfocused and imbalanced, impatient, not letting go of old cycles, being afraid to move forward through your obstacles, staying stagnant when you need to focus on a better way and make an outlet for yourself. The next one is you're not in your power. You're actually surrendering your power because you refuse to focus on what is needed for you to move forward into your purpose, as well as become financially independent. The Fool is, well, it speaks for itself. You're being ignorant. You're being impulsive. You're actually triggering a lot of your problems. The Five of Pentacles is representing loss of finances, being stagnant, and putting yourself in a situation where you're about to lose what you just recently gained. That's probably a place that you just recently received, a car, a job, something you're going to take a loss with. And the last card is the Chariot, which is something is going to save you, but it is going to be by your own hands and your own doing. So get out your own way, baby. Focus on what's important in your life. Take care of you and stop being a hindrance. Do the things that is needed for you to guide yourself into your financial abundance, your wealth time, and allow for yourself to receive the wheel of fortune. Have a good day. This is Ia for Dumaday, and I am out.